Hey there, Bourbon Street Joe back again. Bit of an odd ration this time, because it's never crossed my desk before, so let's get into it. Going back to Eastern Europe, and we've done the former, I guess, because we did the Czech Republic, or Czechia ration. Well, this is a Slovakian ration, which is the other half of what happened when everything balkanized. So we have the Czech Republic, and we have, or Czechia, pardon me, and we have Slovakia. That is, hard to get camera in focus. That is getting lighter as we speak. So it's about 1,600 grams, or 3 pounds, 8.6 ounces. Can't think about measurements right now for some reason. But this is a Slovakian ration. This is a PODAP. I believe that's how it's pronounced. So obviously an acronym, but it translates as an emergency ration. This is a type 3. This does have the separate components that are listed. So we are looking at a smoked meat paste, a vegetable soup with pasta, a kettle goulash, a beans with meat and potatoes. We have crisp bread, which is light corn and dark. We have a multivitamin drink. We have a instant tea drink with vitamin C. And then this details out a cooker, hard alcohol, matches, a bag, an H2O conditioner, a can opener, and a holder. And Slovakian rations have a lot of cans. And the accessory pouch isn't a pouch, it's a can. So all these accessories are in a can. So I've seen many reviews on this. Now, this actually has a best before of the 9th month of 2023. And we just moved into the 10th month. So that's actually not bad. Considering other reviews are like, 6 years old at least. We'll get into this, pull everything out, and see what we can see. Now, everybody else tends to start with the meals, the food. I'm probably going to go with the accessory can first. So there is a pack of crisp bread. I can translate that over here. That's one. Here is a second one, which will go there. And here is a third one. And again, a light, a corn, and a dark. And I'm not necessarily pointing at what that translates at. But these are like keks from the Czech Republic, Czechia, however you want to refer to it. And I believe in the review by Delicious, he actually says they are from Czechia. That's the origin of the product. So we have, because this is the small one, I'm assuming this is the pate, which is a liver pate. Though apparently it's very smooth, very non-metallic as far as taste goes. That's your accessories right here. And I can probably put that up there as a translation. But This ration is a little perplexing because there's no ingredients, just what it is, and that'll go over there. Pardon me. So goulash, that's probably the goulash. Sure, this is that one. It's over there. And this will be that one over there. And then you have your instructions and nothing else. So your instructions are for the stove, which is contained in your accessory pouch. It shows you how to bend everything, explains how to use it, etc., etc. So we'll try that and translate that and put it up over here somewhere, and pop this sucker in a bit, and yeah, see what we can do. Now, these are vitamin C drinks. One is a vitamin C, one is a multivitamin, and there are 10 tablets in each, and each of these does, I believe it's 200 mils of water. So you're looking at 10 times 200, so 2 liters, so you have 4 liters of drinks in a 24-hour ration. And this has water tabs, and there should be a 1 liter bag for purifying water in this. We're getting into that, and back in a sec. Okay, while everything's heating, we'll pop this out. And again, this is pretty unique among rations, that you have everything inside the can. So we have some The Key Safety Match, Solo Match Works. These are wooden, obviously, and red tip. We have 3 small tabs of solid fuel, or hard alcohol, I guess. That's, what have I done? Okay, that's better. And then we have our can holder, can opener. We have part of our stove, the other part of our stove. We have our water purification tablets, and we have our bag for purifying water. Now, if I remember, the way this is done is, like, that's a base. We fold these down. And that becomes our, like, our stove, which seems really unstable. And if you don't have these properly at 90 degrees, then that's going to be a lot of a problem. Yeah, tab in there like that, and then your cans go on top. Now I've elected to boil them instead. They're on the stove as we speak. And some water. Again, is that... yeah, I don't know if that's stable. But we can try our usual, let's boil some water, kids. Because that's boring as heck. So... now there are supposed to be 3 tabs. Yeah, there are. One's just beaten up terribly. I thought I got it. Nuts. Okay, so Try this again. Without getting solid fuel absolutely everywhere. Cheers to that bit. Let's do it this way. Hang on. Canteen. No shake. That's awesome. Well, we spilled that, but whatever. Concrete floor, no big deal. I did have some water ready to go, but let's try this instead. So, 1 cup on there. And this is probably going to end in disaster because there is a paper outside to this. Not whoever is going. So let's go for the timer. And see if I can boil that. Meanwhile, I will set everything else up again and be right back. So that's still boiling away in the background, and 1 liter. Even though it's a bit above the line, but loop. 30 minutes. So that is still vaguely boiling away. I will. Yeah, still going. All we have for drinks are our multivitamin and our tea with vitamin C. Now these are quite unique. How do you get into these things? Okay, like that. And they have a kind of a spring-loaded top on them. So this is the let's see which is which here. One is a tea and one is a I think this is just the drink. So we'll try one in there, and I think this is the tea, so this should be, and you can do it hot or cold, so we'll do 1 of each, and it's 200 mils. So we'll do 200 mils of 1. So we'll go with this one. And it is an effervescent tablet, so that will bubble away on its own. I think that's the regular drink, so that's probably orange flavored. This one is the tea, so we'll go 200 mils on that. If I can. Yep, just barely. So that is your tea. And then if you go 200 mils hot, you can also enjoy it as a hot tea. Yikes. Kind of warm. And I do know this fizzes like crazy. Yep. That's kind of nutty. Now that has died out in the background there. Has not quite come to a boil, and we're past almost 14 minutes. So probably should have added a second tab just to keep that going. But these are kind of cool. Like, just, you know. And again, these do 4 liters of liquid. So we're going to try everything at once once we get the meals down, but we're not going to go for individual meals because why bother? So this chicken pate is not supposed to be very irony. It's supposed to have a great chicken flavor. Looks like a bit of color to it, red, so probably smoked paprika. And again, probably dark corn and light crisp bread. So we'll try the light, which is kind of mangled, but and again, these are very similar to keks out of the Czech rations, which means it's like a kernel of popcorn. So if you dip something moist into this, it's just going to eat it up and become very gooey, kind of not necessarily not palatable, but I mean it's a different texture for sure. But looks pretty good. Yep. That's really good. These on their own have almost no flavor. Again, they're just kind of a foamed product. This is slightly metallic, obviously from being in a can, not necessarily from just being a liver product. But yeah, there's definitely a bit of smokiness to that, which is very tasty. That is so good. It is just creamy smooth. Yeah, that's great. I could do that whole can easily. We'll try the drinks quickly. So that's our multivitamin drink. Definitely has a citrus nose to it. It's still fizzy. It kind of tastes like a kind of like an orange Fanta, but with no sugar added to it. Our tea, cold. Which is supposed to be a lemon tea. There's a vague citrus to it. It doesn't really taste like lemons, but then our hot tea, again, same thing, so I'm not sure what I'm expecting off that. That's almost like a warm or hot, I guess, 7-Up. Like it's, yeah, either or. Again, a lot of, like you're looking at 4 liters of liquid there. So, I mean, you get one of these in each 24-hour ration, so it's quite a bit of beverage. don't know if I can see this one, but the tablet just kind of seems to be... Is it gone now? I thought it was just sitting there. Yeah, I think it's sitting in the corner there. Just no, it's gone. All right. But that's going to have some time on it before it is safe to drink. And I'll grab the mains and be right back. All right, seeing as how we've gone with an Eastern European meal, we will have our former Yugoslavian mess kit and utensils. So this is our vegetable soup with pasta. This one is our beans with meat and potatoes, and this is our kettle goulash. They all smell absolutely amazing. I have to say that right off the bat. So in no particular order, we'll have our soup. So we have like almost like a homemade pasta shape, kind of their peas, carrots. You can definitely taste the peas. A little salty, like nothing overpowering, but yeah, very tasty. We'll do our beans with potatoes and peas next. It's like a white navy bean almost. Again, a little salty, like nothing overpowering. Potatoes are firm yet not undercooked at all. Very tasty. It's almost like a Campbell's yellow, was it yellow French Canadian or a yellow bean soup? I can't remember exactly. Very good though. And our goulash. A little oily. Got some ground meat. Got some potatoes. Again, a little salty. Maybe a little smoky. Maybe a bit of caraway in the background. Very tasty though. Oops. So we have our keks, which I didn't bother to sample. Oops. But the major thing is that like these are, they're tasty. They provide texture, but again, if you get them wet, they just turn soggy. Like if you put too much melted butter on popcorn. This is a corn. Very crisp. Again, in the mouth becomes rather chewy. And I believe this is the dark. That's stale. Much more so than the other two. That's Yeah, I know. Yeah. Not eating any more of that. That's just kind of gross. But overall, very tasty. Like, just, these are odd. They're not bad. They're just odd. Like, almost no sugar. Again, it has that ascorbic. That was vitamin C, right? So it does have ascorbic acid in it. But they taste fine. You still got that slight effervescence to them. Yeah. A very odd but satisfying meal. Like having your components in this kind of a can instead of a pouch or whatever. But I mean, that's just about boiled a cup of water. A bit of residue, a bit of scorching on the side, but not bad. So, yeah, a little different, pretty good. And I'll clean up and be right back. Okay, so other than a few miscellaneous bits, the tabs, the drinks, and the stove, everything else isn't here. So we are looking at, again, a lot of cans. So 326 grams, or 11.6 ounces. Not too bad for waste. Oh my gosh, it's just knock everything over episode. Okay. I do have this behind, which is our purified water, as you will. No scent, no taste. It's fine. Yeah, and again, I have the remainder of the tabs for that, so there's another, like 9 left, something like that. Anyway, that was a Slovakian 24-hour ration. Good to see, because, again, something different. So, done the Czech Republic, Slovakia. Yeah. Anyway, I'm Bourbon Street Joe. I'm out. Bye.